Nelson tournament. The Bush Institute will honor some of those many who served this country. They will hit the course today, thanks to former President George W. Bush and a lot of other folks. It's called the Warrior Open. Retired Marine Corps Colonel Matthew Amidon with the Bush Institute helps put this whole thing on. I think the most heartening thing, Colonel, is that this is not just the government reaching out to help veterans re-enter society. A lot of private enterprises and citizens like yourself and the Bush Institute are helping out as well.
Absolutely, Tim. Good morning to everybody. This is a whole-of-nation effort, absolutely. We are deeply honored. It's a great day out here at Trinity Forest. This is the 7th year of our Warrior Open, and it truly is public-private partnerships across the board. Tim, since 2001, 2.8 million of our service members have deployed overseas to Iraq or Afghanistan. Vast majority come home and transition just fine, but our work at the Bush Institute and on behalf of President and Mrs. Bush is to help those who have a little bit of difficulty transitioning to civilian life. The way we do that is through a couple employment programs, health and well-being, and right now today we're celebrating our Team 43 program and our golf tournament. It's the 7th year we've had it. It's the first year we've been partnered with the AT&T Byron Nelson, and we're so excited to be here. We've got 26 Warrior golfers and 13 pros, and so we're going to see an amazing example of service, sacrifice, resilience, and athleticism through the game of golf.
And these are not just warriors, these are also competitors. Even the guys who are certainly not playing scratch golf, they are very, very competitive when they get out and get involved in any athletic endeavor.
Absolutely, Tim, and we actually have some scratch golfers today, and it truly is an inspiration when you see, you know, a single amputee crush that ball about 300 yards straight into the fairway. So it's going to be a great day, and we're really honored to be a part of it.
President Bush and Mrs. Bush certainly, but President Bush in particular, really seems to have a burden on his own heart to serve these veterans who serve the country, because he's one of those who sent them, who committed them to serve in the danger zones.
Absolutely. All commanders-in-chief have to make very difficult decisions, as we know. I think the one thing he absolutely says is he doesn't miss much about being president, but he absolutely misses being commander-in-chief and shaking the hands of the warriors and their families. And as he said so many times publicly, he's committing the rest of his life to our veterans and their families.
They are facing in Iraq and Afghanistan a very different kind of war than certainly not a traditional war. And as a result, a huge number are coming back with emotional or physical difficulties, far more. And a lot of them who would not have survived are surviving, and thank goodness coming back home.
Absolutely. Since 2001, overall, the medical care has just been tremendous. And you're right, some do face those challenges with the invisible wounds of war. But our work at the Military Service Initiative, our Warrior Wellness Alliance, helps point those in need to adequate and best-in-class medical care for the needs they face. So the programs are there. We just got to get them into that treatment.
Absolutely. Colonel, thanks so much for everything you did with the Marines and now with the Bush Institute and the Warrior Open. Really appreciate it.
Thank you all so much. It's going to be a great day out here.
It sure will. Thanks so much. It's 10 minutes away from